If you're just joining us, today is the last day of work for WDRB sports journalist Rick Bozich. He's retiring after 50 years covering, this is worth mentioning again, 3 Final Fours, 15 Super Bowls, 11 World Series, 3 Summer Olympics, and 1 NBA Finals.
Those who have worked closely with Rick over the years are reflecting on his Hall of Fame career.
Well, congratulations on your retirement. I know you're going to enjoy more time with the family and the grandkids, more White Sox games if you can get to that point. And I know I'm going to enjoy at Louisville games more Twizzlers to myself. Have a great retirement, Rick.
I will miss reading him. I will miss seeing him on the backside at Churchill Downs and at various press tables. But I am so grateful that I've had the opportunity to learn from him, to be with him, and call him a true friend and a mentor. Love you to pieces, my friend. Stay in touch.
I have loved every minute of working with Rick, being around Rick, reading Rick, and just experiencing everything that the Big Serb is. He's been the best single sports journalist in the state of Kentucky and Kentuckiana in my time living here, which is 38 years, and he will be sorely missed, but he's earned the downtime to spend with his Chicago White Sox and family. Thanks, Rick.
Congratulations. I think we both share one thing. I think we both wish, given the opportunity, we go do every minute of it again. Congratulations, man. You were tremendous.
But for me, he's been not just a mentor, but a treasured friend. We have been through all the ups and downs of this changing business together, from traveling everywhere to cover everything to adapting to this new world, media world of social media and shoestring budgets. And we did it pretty well, I think. I can't imagine having done any of this work, Rick, without you. And I'm not going to lie now, I'm not sure how I will.
Here's one more for you, too. U of L women's coach Jeff Walz sent this to us. Throughout his career, Rick Bozich has exemplified the highest standards of journalism. His writing was consistently fair, deeply informed, and never lost sight of objectivity. His columns weren't just commentary. They told the story of the game with both insight and integrity. I am honored to call Rick a friend.
What is all of that like to see all of that?
I mean, I'm just filled with gratitude. I've been filled with gratitude ever since I came here. 2012, Eric and I just came not knowing what was going to happen, and I'm sure the people at WDRB didn't know what was going to happen, and it was just originally a 3-year commitment. We'd never done any television. We hadn't written before, and Bill Lamb and Barry Fulmer spelled out the plan, and we probably talked for like 6 weeks before it finally came together. And I remember from the first day we came in, there was a big staff meeting in here, and everything that they promised that we would be able to do, they did, and they stood behind us and gave us the resources. And you know, all of you, Jude, Lindsay, Chris, Candace, Sterling, you know, Gilbert, Valerie, I don't want to forget anybody, Scott Reynolds,
You have to name
David
everyone.
Scott,
Now we're
Mike
in.
Marshall, on and on and on. People
Yes.
would take me back. You did that. Take me back in the the recording room and how to cut a sound bite to go with some stories that I did. And everybody was always so supportive and so helpful. And when they talk about the WDRB culture, it's a real thing.
You know what? We rattled off all these accolades and everything, and I think that's awesome, but truly, my time here with you, you're just a good dude.
Well, thank you.
Exactly.
Like,
So are you.
very kind guy. You
Try
don't
to
throw
be.
tantrums. I've never seen, like, you just treat everyone with respect, and you're a heck of a guy.
Well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say, and I feel the same way about you. All the mornings we were in here cutting up when we did the original webcast, and Jennifer Keeney would produce it all, and we'd have a weather cut-in every year, every segment about what the weather was going to be at the Western,
It would always
IU, U of
end
L,
up
and
Yes.
UK games.
WKU, though. That's, I mean, I had to do that.
A heck of a guy, a heck of a writer. I said this earlier, Rick. You have just a way of talking about sports in such a non-pretentious, conversational tone that for a person who's not just a novice in sports can read that article and understand the story. And for me, that is my biggest takeaway. Your work is excellent.
Well, thank you very much. You know, I've learned from some of the really good people through the years at the Courier-Journal. And, you know, the one thing I used to talk about when I was a basketball player, I got cut from the team my junior year by this, like, my mic's
You
not
need to
on.
turn it on real
Oh,
quick.
I'm turning it on. How about that? A rookie
How'd that
mistake on my
happen?
last day.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, you obviously
Who
didn't
cares?
teach him well, Lindsay,
Yeah.
when you took him
Listen.
The last,
Step number one.
I got
on,
cut from the
that's Lindsay's
basketball
fault.
team as a junior by the same
You got
coach.
cut, a guy who's 6'6"
I
or
was
6'5"?
big, but I was slow. 6'4" and a
Okay,
half.
6'4"
Could
and
you
a half.
dunk? You could dunk.
I dunked once in my life.
okay.
There weren't cell phone videos back then, there, so you have to take my word. But the same coach, Greg Popovich, he went to my high school. Pop had a better career than I did. But what I did do, the reason I think I was more successful in the media is I used to always go to the library and read out-of-town newspapers, and I'd find the writers that I liked and the ones who I thought had styles that were appealing. And I subscribed to the Boston Globe when it was the best sports section in the country. And I definitely want to mention Eric Crawford. I mean,
Please.
he is not my friend, he's my brother. We've been together forever. We've been everywhere. We talk or text 5,000 times a day, and he's the best friend anybody could ever have. And when I was my lowest points, my highest points, he's always been there.
Sweet. We got to talk about your wife too. Is she
My
going to
wife,
get mad
Rhonda.
at you if we bring her up here? Because there
No,
are a
she
lot
come-
of
I told her that might happen.
a lot of nights were spent away
Here.
covering games
Well,
and everything else.
in 2017 on September 26th, it was her birthday,
Sit right here.
and we got a
You
new
sit right here.
we got a new Weber grill, and then I think I was gonna cook some salmon kebabs, and that was the day the FBI investigation into college sports broke.
Oh.
So her birthday was pushed back for 6 weeks.
Oh,
Something like that.
Rhonda.
She's a saint. Rhonda's a saint. Well, congratulations, Rick.
Thank you
Seriously,
very much.
Congratulations to you. I know it's a family job, the whole TV news business thing. So.
Thanks for sharing him with us for all these years.
Thanks for being so good to him, so that he loves it here so much.
You're one of a kind, Bozich.
Well, I don't know about that, but thank you so much, and thanks. There's Barry Fulmer out there. Thanks to him, and I'm sure I'll see Bill Lamb, but
He's getting the party ready.
wouldn't change
he
anything
is.
at all about it. Not one thing. As I wrote even the dead fish I got in my mailbox once from an IU fan.
You ready for some champagne and the nice send-off when the show ends at 10
Oh,
o'clock?
some champagne.
Mimosas?
Oh, a
Are
little
we having
bubbly.
mimosas?
Show us the T-shirt one more time.
Yeah.
It's Hawk Harrelson.
White Sox.
He gone, baby.
He gone.
All right, Jude,
Thank
take
you.
it away, man.
Love you, Rick.
Thanks,
Thank
Rick.
you.